Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Becky Webb here. Welcome to the Highland Weather Live here at 7 a.m. We are starting with a breaking weather alert. We have a threat for severe weather returning back into the forecast tonight into tomorrow morning, so we're going to go ahead and get to that. First, we'll get to the latest weather headlines that we are tracking here. Let's see. Wind threat midweek this week. We'll also take a look at the latest weather alerts in effect in our viewing area at this time. Fire weather concerns continue today. Severe weather threat returns tonight and a chance of wintry mix midweek. Looking at the announcement here that I wanted to mention here, and Mason will probably mention this at 12 p.m. The North Carolina statewide tornado drill will take place Friday, March 7th at 9:30 a.m. Make sure to practice for your tornado safety plan. Know where your safe spot is located. Know the difference between a tornado watch and a tornado warning. Watch means possibility of tornadoes. Warning means take cover. And this is the thing that Mason came up with. Tornado term duck. Get down low, under something, cover your head, and keep safe. DUCK. Get down under something, cover your head, and be safe. Duck. I do really like that. Looking at the current temperature here across our viewing area, lower to mid 20s here, about cloudy conditions. As we're continuing here, I think this is completely inaccurate because if we look at the hourly forecast, we're starting up in the mid to upper 30s. That is some old information there, so just excuse that. 30s, mid to upper 30s, warming into the upper 40s around 10 a.m., warming into the mid to upper 50s around 1 p.m., cloudy conditions. Maybe a few sunshine, we'll maybe see a little bit of sunshine 9 through 11 a.m., but the cloudy conditions return throughout much of today. Looking at this afternoon's forecast, cloudy conditions, temperatures will be in the lower to mid 50s, about 7% chance of rain, but the windy conditions will return back into the forecast. About south-southeast, about 3 to 15 miles per hour. We'll get to that weather map a little bit later. But looking at the severe weather risk today, we currently have a marginal risk for us area, including the Greenville, Anderson, Toccoa, and Asheville areas, and Knoxville and Morristown, all of those locations. About a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. This is for tonight into tomorrow morning. The main threat continues to be that severe wind threat. You can see about a 15 to 14% chance of severe wind gusts here tonight into tomorrow, so make sure you have multiple plans. Tornadoes are not out of the question either tonight into tomorrow, so make sure you have multiple ways to receive weather watches and warnings. If needed, Highland Weather will be live until those severe weather warnings are expired throughout much of the day. If not, throughout much of the night, we will be broadcasting a live radar, giving you the latest information and forecasts as well. But tomorrow, this graphic was unprepared, so it has more details in here than normal. We can see tomorrow we have a slight risk for severe weather extending from Rock Hill towards Charlotte, Central and Piedmont, North and South Carolina counties, while the rest of our North Carolina counties, that include Asheville, Greenville, Spartanburg, Hickory, Newton, and Greenwood, all remain under a marginal risk, about a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow. So make sure you are watching out for that and are prepared throughout much of the morning into the afternoon hours tomorrow for that severe weather threat. Looking at today and tonight's forecast, mostly cloudy conditions today, highs in the mid to upper 50s. Thunderstorms and heavy rain returns tonight, so lows in the mid to lower 50s. Now let's go ahead here and take a look at more of our graphics here. Let's take a look at our more regional look here at let's see what we should talk about. I wanted to go ahead and mention the total snow accumulation here. The total snow accumulation here, we have a trace to about maybe even 2 to 3 inches along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So make sure you are watching out for that. After the severe weather threat moves out of the viewing area tonight into tomorrow, then we'll have that increasing threat for a little bit of snowfall along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line. So that's something to look forward to. If I was on the North Carolina-Tennessee state line, that would be something that I would be excited to see. Let's go ahead here and take a look at the current weather alerts across the viewing area here If we give it just a little bit of a second here, we'll let this load up. It is quite slow here. I don't know why there's a little bit of a lag. There we go. We can see a high wind watch is currently in effect for western North Carolina counties here. That includes Asheville. For winds about 60 to 70 miles per hour there. Also along the East Tennessee counties here. A wind advisory is in effect for the lower elevations in Knoxville. The special weather statement expires exactly at the time we're making this live stream here at 7 a.m. So that whole special weather statement is not needed. But those winds will be gusty, so make sure you get any loose objects that will be blown about tied down. Looking at the maximum wind gusts here over the next couple of hours, we can see some very strong wind gusts are expected here. About 44 miles per hour in Asheville, 46 miles per hour in Boone, 39 miles per hour in Gatlinburg. You can see more along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line here. Some very strong wind gusts are possible. 36 miles per hour in Andrews, 38 miles per hour down in Greenville-Spartanburg, 45 miles per hour in Boone, 41 miles per hour in Winston-Salem, and 36 miles per hour in Hickory. Let's go ahead here. Let's take a look at today's maximum temperature here. Temperatures will be in the lower to mid to warming up into the upper 60s in our upstate South Carolina counties, but lower 60s in our western North Carolina counties, 60 in Nashville, 65 in Greenville-Spartanburg, 63 in Toccoa, 65 in Charlotte, 64 in Gatlinburg, and 60 in Andrews. Looking at tonight's forecast here, temperatures will be right near the freezing mark, 32 in Asheville, 34 in Greenville-Spartanburg, 34 in Greenwood, 38 in Andrews, 37 in Gatlinburg, 31 in Hickory, 35 in Charlotte, 35 in Charlotte, 33 in Winston-Salem, and 37 in Hickory. Looking at tomorrow's maximum temperatures here, 64 in Asheville, 68 in Greenville-Spartanburg, going down towards our upstate South Carolina counties, 71 in Greenwood, 74 in Columbia, 69 in Charlotte, 58 in Boone, 64 in Gatlinburg, and 67 in Toccoa. Looking at tomorrow's minimum temperatures here, a lot warmer tomorrow night, which we can see here. 50 in Asheville, 56 in Greenville-Spartanburg, 56 in Anderson, 56 in Greenwood, 58 in Columbia, 54 in Gatlinburg, 44 in Boone, and 52 in Hickory. So some nice things to look forward to, that is for sure. Now let's go ahead here and take a look at the latest hourly forecast as we're continuing throughout much of the morning hours today. We can see some showers start to pop up over the overnight hours tonight before that moderate to very heavy rainfall starts pushing in around 3 o'clock. 5 o'clock, still moderate to very heavy rainfall. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, that's when that moderate to very heavy rainfall along with that severe weather threat moves out of the viewing area. Then we see a little bit of increasing clouds. There we go. A little bit of increasing clouds there, but that threat continues. And that also, we could see a little bit of mixed precipitation that showed up towards the end of that just a few minutes ago. Looking at the latest 7-day forecast here, fresh from the Highland Weather Center here, we can see snow showers remain possible tonight, mainly along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line. Highs in the lower 60s, lows in the lower 50s. Showers will be possible on Wednesday, highs in the upper 50s, lows in the lower 30s. Then we see the possibility of the return of some more snow showers on Thursday. Highs in the mid to upper 40s, lows in the lower 30s. Friday and Saturday, we can see a little bit of drying out conditions. A few showers remain possible back into the forecast on Saturday. Highs in the mid to upper 40s, lows in the lower to mid 30s. Then we see the return of a little bit of snow showers on Wednesday. That will be during the overnight hours. We'll see some clear conditions on Sunday. Highs in the lower 50s, lows in the upper to mid 30s. Then we finally see the return of some clear conditions on Monday. Sunny conditions as well, highs in the mid to upper 50s. Alright everyone, Chief Weather Forecaster back you up here. Today is a Highland Weather Alert Day. Tonight is a Highland Weather Alert Day, and tomorrow morning is also a Highland Weather Alert Day due to that threat for severe weather. So make sure you have multiple ways to receive weather watches in mornings. I do not know if Mason will be here on Highland Weather Live at noon. Hopefully he will, to provide you with the latest updates and forecasts for this severe weather threat, because this is something that I want some people to get people to talk about. All right, everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster back you up here. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all on a Wednesday forecast coming up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Besides that, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all on Wednesday.